This bill is a big one. It's a big bill with complex provisions and an essential purpose to safeguard the public, to protect patients, and encourage innovation and invention, which are so important to treating and curing diseases in this country as well as other problems. And this measure is revolutionary in many ways. It contains complex new provisions with bipartisan support, and truly the bipartisanship in support of this bill makes it noteworthy as well. I'm pleased to say that it includes the GAIN Act, which I helped to author and champion with my colleague, Senator Corker, and 20 other senators who have joined in this effort to incentivize the development of new antibiotics to treat and stop and conquer the superbugs, as they are known, germs that are resistant to antibiotics that exist now. To provide more drug security, the supply chain needs greater safeguards, and I've worked with Senators Burr and Bennett, Harkin, Grassley, and Whitehouse on this measure, and I'm proud to say it's in the bill. This measure, in a way, epitomizes the approach that we should take to FDA regulation, which is to enable devices to reach the market more quickly, to make sure that they are safe, but available more promptly, and to guarantee surveillance and oversight after they reach the market, and reporting by industry so that we enlist industry as a partner and make the FDA an ally, not an adversary, with industry in innovation and patient care. Nowhere is this approach more necessary than in addressing the drug shortage problem in this country. And it is a problem, it is a crisis, it is an outrage. The United States should be embarrassed and outraged that the greatest country in the history of the world, the strongest on the planet, having developed life-saving medicines and devoted extraordinary research and development to make those medicines available to the people of this country, still has shortages, crisis shortages in those very pharmaceutical drugs. And that crisis is inexcusable and unacceptable. What illustrates this problem perhaps most dramatically is the faces and voices of the people in Connecticut and in every state around the country who suffer because of these drug shortages. They are your neighbors, your friends, my colleagues' constituents. They are coping with pain, anxiety, sadness, grief, anger, and there are drugs available to them that would provide relief and remedy. And their docs can't get them because they are in shortage. We're talking about people of great courage and fortitude, like Susan Block, and she is just illustrative. I have her picture here. My office helped her to get a drug called Doxil to treat her cancer, because halfway through her chemotherapy treatments for ovarian cancer, she arrived at the hospital one day to learn from her doctor that Doxil would no longer be available. She called my office in a panic upon learning that information. Ovarian cancer causes more deaths than any other cancer of the female reproductive system, and Susan was unwilling to settle for half a treatment, and she was right, and her doctor supported her, and my office supported her in securing an emergency delivery of Doxil for Susan, allowing her to complete treatment. And she has allowed me graciously to share this photo with you today. I'm pleased that we have been able to help constituents in Connecticut again and again and again to secure these medicines when they've been in shortage, working with manufacturers as well as hospitals in that effort. But it shouldn't have happened at all. And not everyone has been this lucky. Drug shortages are unacceptable and inexcusable, and the people of America, if they are aware of it, will demand that we heighten the fight toward a comprehensive solution.